When thinking of Southeast Asia, people usually choose to visit Thailand or Vietnam. But today we're heading to Cambodia. Even though it's a poor country, it has many strange and fascinating things you've likely never heard of before. Did you know that in a remote area of Cambodia, young women have the rare autonomy to choose their life partners in a way that challenges cultural norms around the world? These are just a few examples of the fascinating stories Cambodia has to offer. Get ready to explore a place where ancient traditions and modern life blend in the most surprising ways. Let's begin. Number 1. The Love Shack. In the remote northeastern region of Cambodia, the Khmer tribe maintains a unique and touching tradition called the Love Shack. This custom grants young women significant autonomy in choosing their life partners, a practice that many view as empowering, although it can also spark debate. The Khmer tradition allows young women to explore relationships in a free and proactive manner. They have the opportunity to meet and get to know potential partners until they find one that feels right for them. Divorce is rare in the Khmer community, as relationships are typically built on mutual respect and understanding. Young men are taught to approach these interactions with politeness and respect, fostering a peaceful environment. Another important aspect of this tradition is that young women have the right to end a relationship if they feel it no longer suits them. This encourages confidence and independence, enabling them to make informed decisions about their future. This practice contrasts with many societies where young women often have less say in choosing their partners. The broad acceptance of this tradition within the Khmer community has allowed it to persist with little opposition. However, this long-standing custom is now facing challenges. As Cambodia continues to modernize and engage more with the global community, cultural and societal changes are beginning to affect the Khmer way of life. Whether this unique tradition will endure or gradually fade in the face of modernization is a question that only time can answer. What do you think? Should this tradition adapt to modern influences, or should it be preserved in its original form? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Marriages. Some regions in Cambodia still face economic difficulties. As a result, marriages often only require the consent of the parents from both families. According to a report by the Global Alliance on this issue, Cambodian women are often introduced to marry foreigners. In 2018, the Alliance reported that these women often went abroad to work to increase their income. However, they also faced many dangers. By 2019, Human Rights Watch recorded many cases where these women were still seeking stability in their new lives. The legal challenges they faced remained significant, despite efforts by both the Cambodian and Chinese governments, which still have not provided adequate protection. What can we do to raise awareness about this growing issue? And what steps need to be taken to better protect vulnerable Cambodian women? Join us as we explore more about this country. Before we continue, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It means the world. It really supports this channel. And if you do that for me, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Number 3. The poorest country in Southeast Asia. Cambodia, a country known for its rich culture and stunning landscapes, holds a significant place in Southeast Asia's tourism sector. In fact, tourism stands as the leading source of income for many Cambodians. Additionally, Cambodia is one of the world's largest exporters of rice, making agriculture a crucial pillar of its economy. However, despite these strengths, the nation faces profound economic struggles, standing as the poorest country in Southeast Asia. Where does Cambodia rank on the global economic stage? As of the year 2023, the country holds the humble position of 104th out of 195 nations, with a gross domestic product of around $31 billion. So what's holding Cambodia back? The scars of history run deep. The Cambodian Civil War continues to cast a shadow over the country's development. Ongoing social issues and historical conflicts have stifled economic progress, making foreign investors wary of committing resources to a nation still grappling with instability. While there has been some growth in key sectors like tourism, agriculture, and the garment industry, job insecurity remains a serious concern. Many Cambodians work in the informal sector, where wages are low and essential social protections like pensions and healthcare are virtually non-existent. Corruption adds another layer of complexity to Cambodia's development. Access to basic services such as clean water, adequate sanitation, and electricity remains limited to only a fraction of the population. Education is also a significant hurdle, with high dropout rates and low literacy levels among the younger generation, placing Cambodia among the lowest-ranked countries in the region in terms of educational outcomes. But to truly understand the challenges Cambodia faces today, we must look back at a dark chapter in its history that continues to shape the nation's present. Number 4. The Khmer Rouge Regime. Looking back at history, Cambodia went through a period of turmoil under the leadership of the Khmer Rouge from the year 1975 to the year 1979. Led by Pol Pot, this regime aimed to build a self-sufficient agrarian society, striving to establish a classless system. However, the extensive changes implemented by the Khmer Rouge created significant challenges for the Cambodian people at that time. Millions were relocated to new areas and faced enormous hardships in labor camps and collective farms. The shortage of food, harsh working conditions, and limited access to healthcare led to widespread difficulties and considerable losses. Intellectuals, urban residents, and ethnic minorities were also heavily affected, as they had to adapt to difficult living and working environments. Systems such as currency, education, and healthcare were disrupted, while any form of dissent or disobedience was dealt with strictly. Although the international community was slow to respond to the situation in Cambodia, the Khmer Rouge maintained its position in international organizations for many years, largely due to global political dynamics. The Khmer Rouge regime only came to an end when Vietnam intervened in the year 1979, but the process of holding those responsible accountable took decades to begin. A special tribunal in Cambodia, established in the year 2006, eventually prosecuted the surviving Khmer Rouge leaders. However, Pol Pot passed away in the year 1998 before facing justice. Number 5. Rats as landmine detectors. Cambodia, a country rich in historical and cultural traditions, has faced significant challenges in modern times, and one of the most pressing issues is the lingering presence of landmines. However, what's remarkable is that one of the key figures in addressing this issue is a rat. Cambodia has adopted an innovative and highly effective approach to reducing the dangers of landmines by using rats to detect them. These small creatures have helped save many lives and made the land safer. Among the most famous of these rats was Magawa, born in Tanzania. With his light weight and small size, Magawa could move across minefields without triggering any major risk, making him the perfect candidate for the job. Amazingly, Magawa could scan an area the size of a tennis court in just 20 minutes. For his extraordinary efforts, Magawa was awarded the gold medal by the UK Animal Welfare Organization PDSA. This recognition highlights the significant impact these animals have had in helping Cambodia recover from effects of landmines. Magawa's story is not just about a heroic rat, but also a testament to human ingenuity, compassion, and tireless efforts to make Cambodia a safer place for its people. Number 6. Exotic foods. In this country, the cuisine is as diverse and rich as its culture. Cambodian food combines local flavors with influences from neighboring countries. Have you ever heard of dishes like amak, a creamy steamed fish in coconut milk, or lok lak, tender beef marinated in oyster sauce and stir-fried to perfection? These dishes are not only popular among locals but are also a must-try for anyone visiting the country. But what about some of the more daring options? These include spiders. In fact, you can find even more unique options like crickets, grasshoppers, and even scorpions. Cambodia is also home to a variety of tropical fruits that may seem unusual to Western visitors. Take durian, for example. It's often called the smelliest fruit in the world. But despite its strong odor, durian is still one of the most popular fruits in Cambodia, much like its relative, the jackfruit. So, what do you think? Are you up for the challenge of trying these bold flavors? Let us know in the comments below. Number 7. Religion. Did you know that over 90% of Cambodia's population practices Theravada Buddhism? This belief system has been at the heart of Cambodian life since the 13th century, shaping daily customs, festivals, and even social rituals. One example is the tradition where many Cambodian men experience monastic life as a rite of passage, a meaningful step into adulthood. But the story doesn't stop with Buddhism. Hinduism played a major role during the golden age of the Khmer Empire, which thrived from the 9th to the 14th century. The iconic Angkor Wat, now a symbol of Cambodia, was originally built as a Hindu temple, highlighting the profound Hindu influence. Over time, Buddhism, Hinduism, and indigenous beliefs blended into a unique cultural mix that is still evident in the country's traditions today. You might be surprised to learn that Cambodia is also home to smaller religious communities. The Cham minority, for example, practices Islam, while Christians represent around 2% of the population. While these communities are small, they add to Cambodia's gradual religious diversity, though Buddhism remains the official state religion and a core part of national identity. So what do you think makes Cambodia's cultural identity so compelling? It's this seamless blending of spiritual beliefs and cultural expressions that gives the country its unique heritage, offering layers of depth and diversity that continue to intrigue visitors from all over the world. Number 8. The Khmer New Year. The Khmer New Year, locally known as Chol Nam Thi, is the most significant celebration in Cambodia. This vibrant festival, which falls in mid-April, marks the beginning of the new year in the Cambodian lunar calendar. But what makes this three-day event so special? It's filled with deep-rooted cultural and religious practices. You'll witness beautiful traditional dances, heartfelt religious rituals, and lively community games that bring people together from all walks of life. Another major event that shapes Cambodian culture is Pum Ben, or the Ancestors Festival. Lasting for a full 15 days, families come together to visit temples, where they offer food to monks in remembrance of their ancestors. It's a time of reflection, respect, and deep connection with family heritage. Now, have you heard about the buffalo races during Pum Ben? These races aren't just for fun, they're part of a fascinating tradition believed to bring good luck and prosperity to the community. Would you want to experience these powerful traditions firsthand? Keep watching as we explore more of Cambodia's rich and unique cultural landscape. Number 9. Tonle Sap Lake changes direction. Have you ever heard of a lake that actually changes the direction of its flow? Welcome to Cambodia's Tonle Sap Lake, the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia. What's truly fascinating about this lake is a natural event that occurs twice every year, its water's reverse direction, a phenomenon that continues to intrigue scientists and locals alike. So, how does this happen? During the dry season, which lasts from November to May, Tonle Sap drains into the mighty Mekong River. But come June, when the monsoon rains sweep across the region, the Mekong's water levels rise dramatically, pushing water back into Tonle Sap. This extraordinary reversal causes the lake to expand from about 2,700 square kilometers to an impressive 16,000 square kilometers. The lake's depth, too, jumps from around 1 or 2 meters to as much as 9 meters. This annual expansion creates vital floodplain habitats and supports one of the most productive inland fisheries in the world, helping millions of Cambodians sustain their livelihoods. The health of this lake is not just about fish, though. The seasonal changes are critical for the region's biodiversity, making it a global hotspot for a variety of plant and animal species. Yet, in recent years, these natural patterns have become less reliable. Why is this happening? The culprits include climate change, the construction of upstream dams, and fluctuating water flow in the Mekong River. Together, these factors are reshaping the timing and intensity of the lake's flow reversal, sparking concern among scientists and locals. These changes could spell trouble for the delicate balance of this ecosystem. Reduced water flow and sediment delivery are already affecting fish populations, which in turn threaten the entire floodplain's biodiversity. For Cambodians who rely on the lake for fishing and farming, these shifts are a direct challenge to their way of life. Number 10. Touching the head is disrespectful. This custom originates from Buddhism, which plays a central role in the lives of Cambodians. The top of the head is considered a very respected position by Cambodians. That's why even a light touch is seen as disrespectful. Demonstrating a deep sense of respect, if you visit Cambodia, you may notice people bowing their heads when interacting with monks or elders, reflecting deep values of respect and hierarchy in their society. So how can understanding these cultural norms benefit you during your visit? Knowing these things will not only help you avoid unintentionally showing disrespect, but also allow you to engage with Cambodians in a more meaningful and respectful way. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights about Cambodia. Number 11. Buffalo is a symbol of strength. Did you know that the buffalo, especially the water buffalo, holds a special place in Cambodian culture? In fact, this powerful animal symbolizes strength and resilience, not just in Cambodia but across several Asian countries, including Vietnam and Thailand. The water buffalo is more than just a symbol, though. It plays a crucial role in the daily lives of Cambodian farmers, assisting with plowing fields and providing vital resources that sustain the community. This strong connection to agriculture has deeply embedded the buffalo in Cambodian culture as a symbol of hard work and endurance, values that are central to the country's way of life. Although the buffalo is not officially Cambodia's national symbol, its significance resonates throughout Southeast Asia. Much like in Vietnam, where the buffalo represents prosperity and power, in Cambodia, it's seen as a figure of good fortune. The buffalo's role extends beyond the fields and into festivals and rituals, reflecting its cultural and spiritual importance across the region. So, when you think of Cambodia, think not just of its stunning landscapes and ancient temples, but also of the enduring strength represented by the buffalo, a creature that mirrors the resilience and perseverance of the Cambodian people. Number 12. Angkor Wat's Mystique. Located in the heart of Cambodia, Angkor Wat is known for its breathtaking grandeur, deep-rooted history, and intricate architectural details that continue to astonish visitors and scholars alike. Did you know Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument in the world? Spanning roughly 640 acres, it was originally built in the early 12th century during the Khmer Empire under King Suryavarman II. This monumental temple was initially dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu but was later transformed into a Buddhist temple, a shift that still holds religious significance today. The craftsmanship behind Angkor Wat is nothing short of extraordinary. Its detailed bas-reliefs, towering spires, and galleries are designed with such precision that they align with astronomical phenomena. For instance, the central tower is said to represent Mount Meru, the mythical home of the gods in Hinduism, while the entire temple complex symbolizes the universe itself. This stunning combination of spiritual symbolism and architectural mastery leaves many in awe. What puzzles historians and archaeologists to this day is how such a massive structure was built with the technology available over 900 years ago. The temple was constructed from enormous stone blocks quarried and transported without the aid of modern machinery. Even more intriguing is how this feat was accomplished in such a remote location. How did they manage the logistics? This is just one of the many questions that continue to fascinate researchers. Beyond its physical grandeur, Angkor Wat embodies Cambodia's spiritual and cultural heritage. For centuries, it has been a site of pilgrimage, evolving from its Hindu origins to its present-day Buddhist significance. Its iconic presence is even woven into Cambodia's national identity, proudly displayed on the country's flag. Although Angkor Wat was never completely lost, it faded from global attention after the fall of the Khmer Empire. It wasn't until French explorer Henri Mouhot documented the temple in the 19th century that the West took notice. His writings reignited worldwide curiosity, and Angkor Wat soon became a symbol of ancient power and mystery. To this day, Angkor Wat captivates people with its architectural beauty, spiritual significance, and the mysteries surrounding its construction. What do you think remains to be discovered about this ancient wonder? Let us know in the comments below. Number 13. Biodiversity and scenic beauty. Cambodia is not only famous for its ancient temples and cultural history, but it also stands out for its remarkable biodiversity and breathtaking landscapes. Did you know that Cambodia is home to several critical biodiversity hotspots? One of the most notable is the vast Cardamom Mountains, where you can find critically endangered species like the Siamese crocodile, Asian elephants, and clouded leopards. National parks, such as Bodum Sakor and Viraki, play an essential role in global conservation efforts, offering sanctuary to a wide array of wildlife. In fact, Cambodia has designated about 41% of its land as protected areas, including mangrove forests, like those in Koh Kong Province. These vital ecosystems support a rich variety of species, from the elusive Sunda pangolin to the Bengal slow loris. And let's not forget the incredible bird and marine life that thrives here. This commitment to conservation goes hand in hand with the country's sustainable development goals. But Cambodia's beauty isn't just about its wildlife. Have you ever seen the stunning waterfalls of Mundul Kiri or the serene coastal charm of Ream National Park? These landscapes, along with many others, continue to captivate ecotourists from around the world. It's a country where natural wonders and efforts to preserve them coexist in a way that's truly inspiring. Number 14. Coastal Paradise. If you're looking for pristine beaches and crystal clear waters, the coastline along the Gulf of Thailand will exceed your expectations. Let's start with Sihanoukville, Cambodia's top coastal city. This vibrant destination offers more than 20 beaches to explore, each with its own unique charm. Whether you want to relax on white sands or dive into the clear waters, this bustling city is now one of the country's most visited spots, thanks to its rapid growth over recent years. Just off the coast, you'll find some of Cambodia's most stunning islands. Koh Rong is a tropical paradise that has gained fame for its breathtaking beauty. With its white sand beaches, calm turquoise waters, and laid-back vibe, it's no wonder why this island is a must-visit for tourists seeking a peaceful getaway. Koh Rong Sanlom, its quieter sibling, also offers a tranquil escape. Whether you're looking for adventure or just want to soak up the sun, these islands have it all. So why not consider Cambodia for your next beach vacation? It might surprise you with all it has to offer. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.